Tune in to the Denver Foos podcast.
Denver Foos all day, bro. Follow them from LA to Denver. Let's do this, baby.
Shout out to my boys, Denver Foos. Go about Tony Loya.
Shout out to Denver, man. The Mile High City. You know what time it is.
What's up, it's Mariah the Scientist, and I just want to shout out Denver Foos. I'm here with such a baddie. Look at her. Oh, my God.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Shout out Denver Foos.
I want to give a huge shout out to my buddies there at Denver Foos.
Shout out Denver Foos. I appreciate y'all.
Shout out Denver Foos. We love you, Denver Foos.
Denver Foos. What it do? It's your boy Chingo Bling. Right now, you tuning in to the Denver Foos.
Shout out to Denver Foos, baby. Denver Foos, wherever you find your videos, wherever you get your podcasts, don't follow Denver Foos and enjoy.
Hey, let's go, Denver Foos.
Denver Foos, IG, follow us, man. Follow us, subscribe, like us, YouTube.
Shout out to Denver Foos. Good to see you.
The Denver Foos.
Yeah.
Shout out to Denver Foos. You don't represent for the motherfucking city.
Shout out Denver Foos.
What's up, it's your boy Concrete right here with Denver Foos, and all you got to do right now, Perito, is hit that follow, hit that like, hit that share button, share all the content, let them know where it's at. Denver Foos, your boy Concrete. We in here, Perito, mile high.
Denver Foos.
Name's Daniel Jumba Garcia. Shout out to Denver Foos, one of the best.
Shout out Denver Foos.
Shout out to Denver Foos.
Shout out Denver Foos, North Side, baby. It's all about the North Side.
Hey, shout out Denver Fools. This Emmanuel Sanders, legit people over here.
What's cracking, homeboy? Denver Foos. Denver Foos, homeboy. And it's your boy Ken Flores. Shout out to the homies at Denver Foos.
Denver Foo, you guys are the best. Shout out to Denver Foos.
Shout out to Denver Foos.
Denver Foos on IG. Come get in touch with the plug. They always got their finger on the pulse.
Are you a Denver Foo?
Yes, all day, every day, baby.
You want to be on Denver Foos or what? Eh?
Denver Foos 303.
Denver Foos, huh?
Follow Denver Foos 303, Instagram, Facebook.
For real, Denver Foos, live and direct. Denver Foos, bro. We from the South Side.
Present. Uniting the city, baby.
Shout out Denver Foos. Say it, Foos, baby. Denver Foos. Let's go, my Denver Foos. What's up? What up, Denver Foos? What's going on?
Yeah. Denver Foos. Denver Foos in the building. Let's go.
Shout out Denver Foos.
Love the Denver Foos. Y'all keep it up. Y'all keep doing your thing.
Yo, Denver Foos. I follow you guys up.
I'm Denver Foos here reporting from Denver, Colorado. From Chicago, but I think I'm a Colorado fan now.
You're a Denver Foo now.
Now I am.
Shout out to the Denver Foos. What's up, Denver Foos?
Denver Foos. Hey, man.
Danny. Deck one, Denver Foos.
Hey, shout out to Denver Foos. I noticed y'all right away. Y'all putting it down, you know, for all the gente.
Shout out to Denver Foos. You locked in, man. Stay tuned to what they got going on. One love.
I here chilling with the Denver Foos. You already know how we do it. Much love.
It's your boy DJ Sarnes Carter. Denver Foos, we in the motherfucking building.
Yeah, baby. How we doing, chat? How we doing? We're live. We're back. You already know.
We're back.
Yeah.
What's up, Denver Foos? Welcome to the Denver Foos podcast here live at the Denver Foos Barbershop, located at 1400 South Federal Boulevard, right here in Denver, Colorado, baby.
Yeah.
80219.
Yeah.
We're here. This show is brought to you by La Fiesta Mexican Restaurant. Make sure you go to La Fiesta, have lunch, 2340 Champa Street, right over there on the east side. And make sure you come out to our Mile High Laugh show. We do a side-splitting entertainment every first Saturday. We're not doing one this Saturday, this month of September, because Vatos Locos Comedy Festival is coming into town, and they got some very special guests. You got Flo Hernandez hitting the stage. You got
Valente
Rodriguez from the George Lopez show. Ernie from the George Lopez show.
Yeah.
He's going to be on there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two shows. It's Thursday, September 25th.
Yep.
Get your tickets. Tickets are only $10, you guys. $10. And it's every first Saturday. $10 at La Fiesta, 2340 Champa Street. Shout out to our sponsors. We got a very special guest here at the Denver Foos Barbershop on the Denver Foos podcast.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Fjueme, baby. Welcome to the Denver Foos podcast.
Fjueme, baby. Yeah. Happy to be here. Glad to be out here, man. Benny A, appreciate you, dudes. Denver Fools all fucking day.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
We chopped it up. We met back at Wolf Wednesdays over at Orchid.
Yep. 4th anniversary.
Yeah, 4th anniversary. Seeing you do your thing on stage. Man, we got a lot of talent here in this city.
We sure do, man. There's a lot of talent.
In the whole state.
Yeah, whole state. Just tons and tons of people doing their thing, like super, super good fucking folks out there everywhere, beating that shit down, like just on fucking point. Super surprised.
Yeah, no. We had a guest on earlier today. Shout out to Callie.
Yep, Callie.
Blockifornia. And he has an outside perspective because he's not originally from Colorado, so he's able to identify that there's a lot of diamonds in the rough out here.
Oh yeah.
The music scene. I mean, everything. I think everything's thriving here in Colorado. I mean, even the barber scene. We're in a barber shop. We have some very talented barbers in this state. Just talented people overall. I think Colorado just doesn't get like enough shine sometimes.
No, it absolutely doesn't. Colorado does not get its just desserts. There's so many people out there from so many industries killing the shit, and it's nice to see people like you guys, like Callie, really shining a light on that and bring people out so they can do that. Even Dank at Dank Studios to a certain degree. He's out in California and all these different places, really trying to get notice to the folks in Denver. They love it. Bleed the Mile High City with their shit. It's fucking awesome.
Definitely, yeah. Shout out to Dank
Hell
Studios.
yeah, Dank. All day.
So what do you have going on? You got some music?
Yeah, man. So, like, a little backstory on that. Like, the Wolf Wednesday's 4th anniversary, that was literally the second time in my life I had ever performed.
What?
As if it didn't show, right?
Wow.
Like, it was,
No. Wait. Hold on. I might get some flack for this, but I've seen people that have been rapping for like 20 years, like nationally known people, and they're not.
They didn't have nearly the presence. That
I appreciate that. That means a lot, man. But like up there in my mind, like nerves were getting me. I was feeling like, oh man, I'm gonna run out of breath, like vision blacking out, and just the whole of the thing, man, is fucking crazy. So it was great though. It got me going, and I say that because that's what really like solidified. I fucking love performing. This is amazing. Let me get as many reps in as I possibly can. So to shout somebody else out that you were talking about earlier with Callie is she, who won't be named at Inner Circle, man. Inner Circle is absolutely my gym. And by gym, I mean like getting them reps in, right? Doing the performances, getting it down. Now the jitters, all that shit, totally gone. Love performing. And that's really where I'm at right now, making as much music as I can. To answer your question, I think, since we'll call it April, I have made, recorded, mixed, mastered, put out there, not all available yet, but like 16 songs that we have.
Nice.
We're about to drop 4 more plus 2 that we're recording right now. I have 12 collabs that I'm getting ready to work on with multiple other people. 3 of them right now in the state of writing and recording, like actually putting that shit down. So like mad shout out to Albees for She's. We got 2 that we're putting down. If y'all ain't familiar with him, you need to get on Albees shit. Albees is where it's at. Lil Lonely, got one coming out with him, and then Dank and Primo out there. We're actually putting some shit together too. So when it comes to the music side, yeah, absolutely, man. Like getting as much music down as I possibly can. But that's just a piece of what the Fjueme movement's gonna be.
Yeah, no, and if you guys follow him on Instagram. You're also dropping gems and little gems of advice and stuff. Talk about that.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like music is only a piece. Reflections with Fjueme is what my boy's talking about. Fjueme, by the way, FJUEME at Fjueme on all platforms, man. Reflections with Fjueme is about how can you better yourself? What can you do? What do you need to know? What are little pieces of bite-sized, digestible, self-help, self-improvement things that people can take in and really implement good shit, right? Like I'm a bit older than a lot of folks. I got a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of, business experience with what I do in my day-to-day. So my wife and I were talking, Primo and I were talking, and they're like, you're always spitting these pearls out. You should make some content with it, but make it fun. So I was like, all right, well, let's do that, right? Mad shout out to my wife, because I had, like a little backstory here. I recorded like 20 reflections by myself.
Shh, don't tell him that. No, I'm just kidding.
No, like by myself.
Oh, by yourself? Oh, before you did those ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody ever saw them. I got them in case anybody ever wants to see them. But like I'm telling my wife, check this shit out.
All right, pull it out right now. No, I'm just kidding.
And she was like, this is dog shit. Like, it doesn't look good. Your lighting's off the walls, the color, your angle, like all these things are bad. And I'm like, nah, this shit's really fucking cool. And she's like, nah, it's really fucking terrible. Let's go get some shit. So we went and bought like backdrops and like the royal purple linen and the furs and all this shit. And like, let's make something out of it. And I'm like, all right, I trust you. I trust the vision. Let's do it. So what everybody's been watching with those reflections, that is what that is, right? And now we're going all the way in, got the Hugh Hefner smoker's jacket and all this kinds of shit, putting it down.
Nice.
But really, yeah, it comes to that. Like, I want it to be fun. I want it to be entertaining. But for the people that want to have their eyes open, that their ears are open, that they're really paying attention and listening, it's shit that if you apply, right? Like, take it past the comedy, the humor, like I'm taking myself so serious. It is shit that really will move people forward in whatever it is that they're trying to do.
Definitely. Yeah, no, a lot of those resonated with me, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I shared it right away. I mean, on my personal Instagram, I'm sharing stuff like that type of content all the time, just stuff that'll motivate me or just kind of remind me of where I'm going, and we need that type of stuff to uplift people, especially right now. I think people these are unprecedented times. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know what I mean?
There's some shit.
But just you need that reminder. You need that kind of kick in the ass sometimes. And it don't have to always be Andrew Tate. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, he's in his lane doing his thing. That's cool, but
I'm not comparing you to him, but
nah.
I mean? Well, no, we need more different people.
Right.
There's a lot of other people that create content like that, and they clip it out, and it's all out there. But I mean, shit, we got our own right here.
Fuck
baby.
yeah, Reflections with Fjueme, baby. Fjueme, baby.
yeah.
And I feel what you're saying, right? Dark times require people to help shine a light in there. But something that I think people always got to remember is even in the best of times, somebody's going through their worst of times and might need to hear something, and that could help them out. So Reflections for me really is an important thing. Like, I have fun with it, but I really want to try to help people out. Like, I had a rough start in my professional life, my professional career, not as a musician. I was really fucking irresponsible, doing a lot of dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it took a lot of people helping me to open my eyes and my ears to get that wisdom and then really grow with it. So, like, give it back. Hopefully people take it in.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So how did you get into so you said you're new to music, but you've been into music. How long have you been?
Yeah, man. So, like, I'm new to performing and taking it serious.
Right.
Like, if we go all the way back, I started rapping probably when I was 15 years old, right? So we're talking, I mean, shit, I'm terrible at math, but let's call it 97.
Okay.
And actually, it'd be like 98, something like that. And I was like, wow, I really enjoy this shit. I really enjoy the culture. I enjoy the sound. I like, how I'm coming off with this stuff. And me and 3 other friends in school, within a year or so, we started recording ourselves. And if you guys remember, like, gamer microphones, the little goosenecks that would sit on the desk and shit, that's what we're recording on. And we thought our shit was so hard, playing like the beat behind us into the mic, though.
Right.
Wow, this is fucking wild. And then we came around and we realized Cool Edit Pro, which is now like Adobe Audition, I think.
Yeah, no, I played. We started off Cool Edit Pro.
Fuck yeah! Did you get your shit off BearShare, LimeWire, or something like that?
Somebody
from the homie.
He gave us
They probably got it off there.
Yeah, Cool Edit Pro. That was before
Cool Edit
Pro
Pro
Tools
was
and
the
before
shit.
everything. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we start recording and doing all that shit, right? And we're kids, so we're like, we think just by recording this music, we're somehow living our dream, and it's just gonna happen. It's just gonna pop off.
Exactly. Yeah. That's always
we had a couple of chances to perform, and they all came up short. Like, we arrived too late, or they ran out of time at the venue, so it just never happened. And then my boys were kind of like, this was fun, but we don't want to do it, and you're dog shit, is what they told me. You know what I mean? They're like, your flow's not good, your rhyme scheme's not good, your voice doesn't harmonize with what we're doing, because they were more like singer kind of rappers and shit like that. And I'm like, well, fuck you guys then, like, that's fucking wild. So if y'all are watching this at any point in time, you know who the fuck you are. The 3 of you need a dick. Because look at me now, right? So I ended up, moving, because I was growing up in Missouri, and I came back to Colorado. I am a native. And recorded a few more songs on my own. It's like, that shit's cool. And then, the story as it goes, you start chasing chicks, and you kind of lose sight of what it is that you're into.
We all do that sometimes.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's the bad side of that.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So, I lost track of it. And what I gained from it is I was traveling all over the country, exploring, becoming a little more culturally diverse. And then all of a sudden I grew up and got a career in a corporate environment, and have been there for the last 16 years, and just got, like, wildly fucking tired of it. So my wife, she's telling me, you need to get a hobby. You know what I mean? Do something that's going to bring you a little more joy, because work ain't it.
Right.
And I was like, well, shit, I love rapping. I've been doing these things, writing on my spare time, so on and so forth. Let me do that. So, like, June 2024, bought all this fucking equipment to make a home studio, and then I'm a master procrastinator. So it sits there until October of 2024.
Man.
You know what I mean? So I put everything up, and then it sits there until December of 2024. And then on New Year's Eve, of all the nights, I go in and write a whole song, record a whole song, and I'm like, man, this shit's fucking fire. Like, 20 years later, literally, it was 20 years. I stopped in 2004. 2024, I picked that shit back up, and I'm like, this shit's fucking fire. I'm digging it. You know what I mean? Still like the song to this day. I go tell my wife, I'm like, baby, I'm not into this for a hobby. Like, I want to do this for real.
Yeah.
And now at 42 years old, I have a way different mindset than I did at 17, 18, 20 years old, thinking about it like a business and what it really means to grow something, to move something at scale, you know, and not just the music, but a brand, a movement, various diversified areas of business. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do that. So that is the 20-word version when 5 probably would have done about how I fell back into music, but just fucking fell in love with it, man. Like all over again. It's like the lady that left that you didn't know you loved, and then you meet her again.
Oh, fuck.
It was amazing.
Well, especially now the way the technology is, like,
feels so good.
So good.
Like, you don't even really have to go into a big studio to like go like make music anymore.
You don't. You don't.
Yeah.
Like, my music sounded okay that I was making on my own, and then I kind of lucked into the partnership with Dank and his people. And I'll tell you right now, I'm locked in with Dank for fucking life, right?
Yeah, no,
like,
not to knock.
I mean, no, it's no knock.
He produces, and
you
I mean, rapper. They still need somebody to produce the music,
right? Of
Dank
course,
Studios,
right.
they make the music.
Right, yeah.
You know, you need that
Full on
element to
production. Yeah,
yeah.
Well, the thing too that he really brought to my game was his mix and master. You know, his engineering that he does. It's amazing because he even produces to a certain level with that of, you know, changing the beat up, adding some things, adding the effects, taking it to a different direction, helping you, saying like, well, why don't we this? Why don't we that? So on and so forth. But, you know, their shit was wild how I fell in with them. Like, I thought it was a scam at first, but I checked it out and it became like this whole thing, right? But because when I was like new, I had never had social media until January 25. And like the moment I signed on and started putting shit up, I get 10, 20, 30, 40 hits in my DMs. Oh, let me help you with this. Let me help you with that. And then it's like a cash grab. And most of it's probably just total bullshit, right? So Tearjack to Dank had reached out about something. I was like, yeah, how much do you want? He's like, nothing, you know, just kind of vibing with your shit. Want to work with local people in Denver, build up some clientele. And I'm like, yeah, sure you do. And, you know, I showed up and it actually was a true thing. So for everybody out there thinking everybody's scammers, and there are a lot of them.
Right, yeah.
There's some real gems out there too. People that actually give a fuck about you, you know, whether it's music or something out, but give a shit. I mean, you guys are very similar in that way.
Yeah. I mean,
stroke that ego. Let's go.
Well,
go ahead.
Like, I was just gonna say, that comes with our experience, right? Like, kind of like how he was telling you all that, and you're just like, yeah. I mean, you kind of learn as you go with experience. Like, I'll believe it when I see it, right?
Exactly.
Like, and some people kind of like. You notice like the people that are kind of new into things because they'll like pitch something to you and you're just kind of like, okay. And then you could see sometimes when they get upset that you're like not all excited about it because you're just like, well, are you going to put in the work? Or you know what I mean?
Do it? You better be ready to work. No, I'm just kidding.
Girl, you got to work.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But no, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but there's a lot of sense to what you said, man. And that's true. And I think like it was meant to be that I took all that time off from music and focused on my professional career, because being in the corporate world, like fuck the corporate world, like seriously, but it taught me so much about business, about seeing people for who they really are, how to negotiate with something that is too good to be true. It probably is. You know what I tell a lot of young cats right now, right? When we're talking and a lot of folks in music, and I'm getting to, because there's a lot of them out there, is like, you're so fucking hungry, you will eat anything.
Yes.
And you've got to be selective about what you put in your mouth. And sometimes, you know, you can't afford certain things, and I get it. So you're like, I need to take every opportunity, but really you shouldn't, because it's not always good. Sometimes the milk is spoiled.
Right. Yeah, I said this like a few months ago.
That's what Dad says all the time. Sometimes you don't want every deal, every partnership.
You don't.
Or like you said, you're so thirsty and hungry. We believe what we want to believe.
Yep.
Even though somebody could sell you something and they don't mean it, if we want what they're selling us, we will just still try to eat it and still be hungry for that and just believe them, even though we know that, like, I mean, this isn't anything, whether it's your dream, whether it's, I mean, with relationships, with different things. If it's something that we in our minds, put in our minds, people will put it in their minds. And if somebody's selling it, whether it's true or not, and if that's what they want, they'll just believe it. And it's like, you got to kind of detach, and you can't be so hungry like that.
The biggest
in that aspect, because that's the scary point of it.
Absolutely.
Because then you're scamming yourself at that point.
Yeah, the biggest scammer in our lives is ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? You've got to know who you are and what you want to be really comfortable with it, but also be able to combat the different voices and angles that are coming in your head to convince you of shit to stay on the straight and narrow and stay level. because you will convince yourself of some shits you don't want, like the girl you said, or a certain job, or a record deal, or something. Even if you know it's bullshit,
all the
you're
red
like,
flags could be showing, but they're still saying this. Everyone's telling you, no, this is bad, and it's like you just want to believe that thought or that dream is true, and then it's not, and then it's bullshit.
Yeah, if you see real red flags, pay attention to them.
Yeah.
Or only be mad at yourself and not at all the people when they say I fucking told you so, right? Don't take that anger out, because that shit is gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna fucking happen. We should pass on more things than we take.
Yeah.
Probably 90% of the time it's a bad deal. Even if it's a legitimate deal, it's not necessarily a good one, right? And again, if you're hungry, you're gonna take that shit. I ain't fucking hungry, I'm well fucking fed. I have a really good job. My wife and I are doing our thing as much as we can, so I don't have to lean on that the way some people do. But even if I didn't, I still wouldn't eat whatever was thrown my way, right? Like the good meal is going to come at a certain point in time, right? If you just do your thing and do it right, the fans will come, the money will come, the contracts will come, the employment, whatever it is somebody's seeking and trying to make happen. As long as you're doing something to make it happen, it will fucking come.
Yeah, and just be patient with it.
Exactly, patient.
Because sometimes you can't try to force things.
Correct.
When you're trying to force shit, that's when shit will sometimes not go
well,
right.
yeah, we were talking about that. We were having that conversation a couple of weeks ago, and that's real. If you force it, it can make it fucked up. And sometimes it's okay to expedite things if it's good for everybody in the situation, and you're locked in on that. But forcing it unnecessarily is a problem. And whether you call it God, the universe, magic, whatever, the powers that be have things set on a timetable that is its timetable. When the stars align, when the energy's right, when the vibrations, as people say, or all that kind of stuff, like that's when it's meant to be. When it's meant to be, it will be, not when you want it to be. And if it happened to happen when you wanted it to be, that's just a fucking coincidence.
We were just talking about that on the last podcast earlier today too, exact same thing. But I love the way you worded it though.
Thank you.
What were we talking about? Elaborate.
We were talking about. Were you paying attention? No.
Where was you?
No, we were talking about just staying. Like you have to stay just persistent.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, let's say if you're trying to pitch something to somebody or you
collab
message them, you have to stay persistent because give that person the benefit of the doubt. What if they're having a fucked up day and they're just kind of read your message and they're not ready to answer you yet? Don't take it like that personal. It's not the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 100% correct. You're talking about with Callie. I actually watched that part, man. That was
Awesome.
Absolutely. No, that was really good. Persistency is key, right? Persistency is key. Like, how many sayings do we have out there that preach this fucking thing?
Right.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. A closed mouth don't get fed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you don't ask, the answer is no. If you stay in one place, you will be stuck. Like, this literally is one of the reflections that I did. Like, this shit is fucking nuts. But you got to put yourself out there and you've got to ask and do those things. And if you don't get the response, keep fucking going. If somebody doesn't want to do it, let them tell me fuck off. You know what I mean? But I'm going to keep going if I'm interested, because if I don't, that answer is no. It is not going to happen at all. So yeah, man, I love what you guys are saying with that. That's real shit. And if people get annoyed by my persistence, that's a you problem.
Right.
That's not a me problem. Everybody should have that mentality, and you don't need to be a dick about things.
Right.
But I'm interested. Come on, hit me up. What's going on? And sometimes, to your point, somebody might be having a bad day, but somebody like me, for example, right? I get swamped with a lot of shit. I might miss it. Thank you for reaching out a fifth time. I'm sorry I look like an asshole for not responding, but thank you so much, because now I'm on top of it. You happened to pop up while I was looking at my emails, while I was looking at my DMs, while I was looking at whatever it is, my text messages, a phone call. You caught me at that moment. Now is the right time, right? I'm sorry I put you through that shit, but let's fucking go, man. Yeah, absolutely. The universe.
The universe. Yeah, what? Oh, the other phone. See, okay, I have two phones.
Multiverse.
And then on one phone, I have
conversation.
10 unread messages, and some of them might be from months, because the text messages just come, and then, I mean, if it's somebody that I'm talking to all the time, then that conversation persists.
No, or sometimes the meta freaking will throw it into a different
or even
folder.
On Instagram. Have you noticed that on Instagram?
I absolutely have. That shit, I've had some people go into DM purgatory that I didn't do shit with it. Don't even know how the fuck that happened.
Right.
Don't
What
even know how
is
that happened.
Or there's the mess. So there's multiple message universes. It's the multiverse of DMs, because there's the spam, and then there's the other box, and then there's the priority, and then when not to sound like I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. When you
got
get
20 boxes.
when you get partnerships, when it's
Yeah.
like big brands, they want to do something. There's a partnership box.
Yep.
There's about 4 different inboxes in your inbox, and then you could have a full conversation. If the person isn't on, that fucking conversation is gone. Like you have to go search it or like.
Right.
So that could be something that somebody messages you and then you didn't reply right away because I mean you got to think about it.
That's true.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
And then like there's been times where I had conversations and I can't find it, and then just from we're already conversating, then you got the message request, then you got the spam, then you got those bots trying to chat with you.
The fucking bots, dude. The fucking bots.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's crazy. I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, no. So just being persistent in the DMs or just in life with everything, you know, you got to just keep knocking on that door. And
Yeah. And I'm glad you say that part, in life, in everything, because the thing that I have noticed is I get traction and attention and response and conversation happening through, like Instagram predominantly, but I get way more interaction and discussion and level setting with people going out into the fucking world.
Boom.
And actually interacting with people and showing like, hey, I'm a real guy and I support the shit that you're on, right?
Mhm.
Here I am in this thing, and not supporting because, hey, you should help me, so here I am, but because I really like what the fuck you're doing.
Mhm.
Let me fuck with you. If you like mine, cool. If you don't, also cool, but I want to be in the world experiencing it, because that's where all the things that we're trying to do are actually going to fucking happen.
Yes.
In the world.
Yes, definitely. I think a lot of people might think like in society that like human interaction has been diluted because we got technology and everybody's, but I actually think it's been heightened.
Yeah.
Because there's so much messaging and kind of like disconnect. So when you are face to face and you do have those real life human interactions, I think it makes that more meaningful now. I think it's kind of heightened it. I don't think anybody's ever pointed that out. I think it's more heightened now. So when you are face to face, I mean, people will still lie to your fucking face, but I think now it heightens the mood and people, it's more meaningful when you're exchanging information and talking to people and connecting. And
yeah, I agree. I think it's a whole lot more meaningful and definitely heightened. And while they'll lie to your face, I think it is like, some people are just terrible judges of character and being able to spot liars. I tend to think I'm very, very good at it myself, but for people that aren't, it has actually kind of leveled the playing field a bit, because when you're online so much, it's easy for somebody to fuck with you, to lie, to say whatever. But when we're face to face, especially if you're not having all the same live human face-to-face interaction, you're not as good and crisp.
Yeah.
Doing it that you would be online, and you can't hide behind the text. So I can't
use Chat GPT.
Yep. Yeah, none of that shit. Like what's your eye contact, what's your body language, what's just the general fucking vibe. Like what happened to that shit about feeling people out? Like what's just the energy? Do I like being around you? Not are you polite and all this kind of shit, but do I like sitting next to you, having a prolonged conversation beyond 3 to 5 fucking minutes?
Yeah, no, because humans, we have that extra instinct. If somebody's making you feel uneasy or whatever, like the vibes are there. You could feel the vibes. I would pride on myself and say that I have a very good sense of character, and I could read people and I could read energies. I feel like I could read energies through DMs. Sometimes I could be wrong, but 9 times out of 10, I think I'm pretty right. I'm like, this guy's being a fucking asshole, huh?
Yeah.
I could read energies pretty well.
It's also good too when you just assume everybody's a fucking asshole. Just like, nah, you're a fucking asshole. You're talking to me crazy. You're an asshole.
That's the other worst part about just technology. Things can be taken out of context so bad.
Yes.
I mean, if somebody just types in all caps all the time, it sounds like they're yelling all the time.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. It's a totally different world though. Like I said, like I'm very new to social media. Like what are we here in September? So I'm 9 months into my social media experience.
That baby's about to pop. Your social media baby.
Yep. Pop my social
really,
media.
You never had no social media.
I mean, if we count Nextdoor, then technically yes.
What
I
the
was
fuck
on
is that?
Nextdoor.
Yeah, what's that?
Nextdoor is like a neighborhood thing that like you live in an area and it tells you what's going on and shit.
Ring. Like Ring
kind of like Ring's thing, and it's really just old ladies talking about like, these kids were ringing doorbells and running away. It's not true social media, but yeah, my first
dogs
real
keep
one.
Fucking on my lawn.
Yeah, right. Like somebody didn't pick up their dog shit, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Taking pictures of it, and I'm into this and I'm into that. But yeah, like
Billy Madison dropped off some shit on my porch.
Sure did. Didn't even have the decency to light it on fire first. What the fuck?
Holy shit! I mean, I think more than half my life I've been on social media. I've been on Zanga. I've been on MySpace. and from MySpace with YouTube, and then
wild.
Facebook, and then
Wild.
Twitter,
got AIM.
and then
Well, fucking,
AIM.
shit. Well, I'll take you further than that. AIM is the
that's
child of
instant
America
messaging.
Online,
Yeah.
and I was on America Online, and I can prove that shit. Like, I know you hit Fjueme at Fjueme.com for my email address, but I have an @AOL one that I have had since AOL first started with You've Got Mail and shit. Like,
You've got mail.
exactly. Welcome. Goodbye. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
We're so ancient.
Like, well,
You
how
know
many
when
people know
internet-
that sound like?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was
like,
just
what is that?
gonna
What
say
is that to anybody?
I said,
right?
we're so ancient.
Yeah,
That was what the fuck was that?
Yeah, well, it's the modem doing its
Yeah,
connection
just
and
a-
click, click, talking like a fax machine. You know, you're like, oh, I got a 1200 baud, motherfucker. This is fast. And 14.4, 33.6, 56K. Like, oh, shit.
No, so
Wild.
I like feel like I've been there from the beginning of the time and seen it evolve. And then I've seen like repeats of things, like things resurface, and it's like, oh, they used to like, okay, do you remember chain letters on emails? Chain letters or chain texts?
Yep.
So they used to put those on MySpace and like the bulletins, and then people started putting them on Facebook or just like different fucking like conspiracy weird shit, like little pictures or little videos. Like I've seen it. I feel like I've seen it all. I feel like an old man on social media because I've seen it's all the concept.
Well, let me tell you.
Conception of just different things, and then it's like our parents told us don't believe everything you see on TV. And they believe everything they see on the internet, which is
it's fucking wild, right? Like, I read it on the internet. Of course it's true.
Yeah.
Why would it be there if it wasn't true?
Right.
Well, let me ask you this, old man.
Okay.
So you've seen it all happen. So, like, in the real world, everything is historically reciprocal. Is the internet the same way? You saw the chain letters and all that shit. Does it come back? Is that like what modern day memes are?
Pretty much, yeah. Or like people would send those weird chain. My cousin, rest in peace, used to send these weird things to my dad. Like just weird meme, like the first. I would say those are like the first memes, like like kind of just comedy, like pictures and images and just different shit. Like I don't know, just junk. But a lot of that junk was like that's what NFSW stood for, not suitable for work type emails, and then they turned into like text, and then they kind of put them back on, or just different things, like just technology, the way people communicate. And I mean, now we have fucking full-on music video reels, and people are watching shit. We're consuming content so crazy. I mean, before it was just like just looking at emails, and there was no timelines. Like I remember, like MySpace didn't have a timeline. The only timeline was like the bulletins, and people were posting bulletins. This was even before Twitter, and then because people were kind of just like doing tweets in bulletins. And then they would promote stuff too, because I used to be in like party crews in like Las Vegas and stuff. And then they would like promote parties and different shit. And then, I mean, and then when I had MySpace Music, that's how you promoted like your next single, or to tell people. You put it in the bulletin. That was like the timeline per se. Then Facebook came out, and then Facebook was just for college kids. And then they
that's how it
opened it up.
started, right?
They opened it up to everybody else, and then that timeline kind of just took over. And then now, like that's the whole timeline, and then the algorithm, and then fucking it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then Skynet came and took over.
The reels are real.
Skynet came and took over.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys like straight up, like a little known fact about me. My day job is I work in RPA, robotic programming automation. Yeah, that's a good segue. That was a good one. Intelligent automation, RPA, in AI, and AI agentics, right? So like, artificial intelligence is a real fucking thing, and the whole thing about Skynet, like Skynet, ha 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 ha, like that shit is truly on the horizon. It is really on the horizon. The things that I do with my business and with our partners, the contractors and shit that we work with, that we are doing with AI is fucking wild. I mean, fucking wild. What I will tell you right now is that I have AI agents, and we call them agents because they are they do what people can do.
The Matrix.
Yeah, right. But not just they like can hit a button digitally. They think, they understand context, they understand meaning, they learn, they improve. So like traditionally, right, with RPA, robotic programming automation, I know a bunch of people probably just tuned the fuck out. But it's a black and white thing. Like you literally code something to do this thing, right? Like let's say that like you had your whole intro that you started on here and you're hitting buttons on the keyboard, and you don't want to do that. So you build a robot that goes through and does all that shit for you and interacts with your UI, right? but it's A and B, yes and no, black and white. And if it encounters something out of place, it fails and your automation breaks apart, right? I have to have decision trees and shit. Yeah. Well, here's where AI gets interesting though, is AI is decisions that are made based on outcomes. So I literally give it an outcome that I want it to arrive at instead of building the code of how to get there. And it figures out the best way to get at that outcome and the actions with which it needs to take to do it. And all you've got to do is tell it if you have this confidence rating of what you're going to get it at, like 10%, 5%, 100%, it will then make the action happen.
Okay.
You can also take that off. But AI is also getting to a point where it can turn itself off in certain situations and hallucinate, if you guys have heard those things, an AI hallucination. That's why on ChatGPT, it's like fact check important shit. What they're not telling you is because AI can hallucinate, and AI always believes that it's correct.
Okay.
So it will never give you an indication that it is wrong. It'll just put the information out there as true, and you will consume that shit as fucking fact, but it will hallucinate and believe it and have it wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some weird janky shit. Because because before I started using it a lot, I mean it picks up on your behaviors and the way you talk, and like it even talks back like you. It's like, why do you sound like me? You know, I'm scared.
I got you.
No, like if you whatever information it receives, then it takes it as fact. So I mean, you can manipulate it, kind of.
You can. You absolutely can. You
can feed it all this shit and say, Abe is the coolest fucking motherfucker ever, and then say, who's Abe? And then he's the
coolest motherfucking ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He fucks all your mothers.
Yeah. Well, here's what's actually so like robots and shit can do that, but what's cool about AI is you can say who's the coolest motherfucker ever, and it'll say Abe, but this is why.
Yeah.
And it'll go out and actually give you a justification on the business case as to why that shit is legitimate and support it with facts and details and mount an actual defensible argument to the fucking situation.
Yeah. But that's kind of like the internet in a nutshell, anyways. So for so long, people in the comment sections of stuff when they're arguing, like was it Aziz Ansari kind of said, he's like, people will be like, what? Oh, apples are the best fucking fruit. And then someone's like, no, oranges are. And then someone say, you guys are both wrong. Pineapples are better. Like, like the internet is, so AI does the same shit that we would do. People, that's the thing about everybody thinking they're right in today's society, is because you could Google some shit and find your point of view as another. You share the same point of view. So just because you share
fucking echo chamber.
Yeah. So then it's like, see, look, they fucking said it right here. This that doesn't mean that it's right, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like my buddy used to do that all the time. And
yeah. You can find anything on the
internet, even if it's a fake video or some shit. Look,
absolutely.
Look, I seen Abe walking to the barbershop at 2 a.m. No,
that's him.
Yeah,
for sure. I seen it.
You were here at 11 last night.
I was here since 11 last night.
Just kidding. Well, something I would like to touch on though, when you're talking about like the AI learns to talk like you and shit like that. So here's a little known fact, unless you guys already know it. Then not well known.
No, I don't know nothing.
No. But it trying to do what you do was not a fucking accident, and people did not program AI to do that. AI decided to do that on its own because it recognized human behavior. And what do we all like? People that think and talk and act like us, even though we say we want difference.
No, exactly.
We like it when people are on point with what the fuck we're about. And AI said, yeah, we recognize that about humans. Humans are pretty fucking simple. We got you guys nailed down. So we start to interact with you, why you like that. And then we feed the fucking beast. How many times you been on ChatGPT and it's like, which response did you prefer?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It isn't so that it's better for you. It's so that it's better for every fucking buddy else and the information they're pulling in to strengthen and build their models. And something else you might not know, ChatGPT that everybody else is using, OpenAI is an actual multi-billion-dollar company that people like the company that I work for, we use their models based on all the information you guys are fucking feeding it for free so that we can strengthen it.
Well, yeah, no, like that's basically, I mean, I don't know if it's the same, but to me, I feel like it's the same, like social media and the algorithm, you know. How many times, I mean, how long have they been using AI? Like consumers, just regular people are started kind of getting their hands on it, but like these big corporations and these people, how long have they been using AI? Probably for
well, if we want to get like super technical on that, I'd say like AI in its current state maybe about 3 years, right? And that might be a stretch.
Well, no, like so for Facebook, remember they are getting sued and everything. Like the one thing I think people forgot, because like I said, I've seen social media from its inception to a point, like, and seen it gradually to where people are putting out all their information. I mean, you decide what you put out to the world.
And once
so
it's
when
out, it's
you
out.
decide what you give to Facebook, to Instagram, to Twitter, to all these, and they're just soaking up all that game, just like how AI soaks up everything you're telling it. So if you say you like the Broncos and you like La Fiesta, and then you know, and then that's why these things, it seems like synchronicities, but no,
they're targeting you.
It's targeting you. So then you start seeing ads, and you're like, oh shit. The craziest one is those like the microphones listening to you, because one time.
Okay, I was just thinking about this.
No, that's true.
We were working at temps at an auto auction,
and then
we're all just talking.
We were talking about those little
bullshitting,
those lollipop dum-dums.
We're talking about dum-dum lollipops, just whatever.
Okay, and then I open
maybe
up,
like an hour later.
Yeah, an hour later, I open up my Instagram, and the first thing that pops up is this dum-dum lollipop fucking ad.
Like, why?
When have you ever seen an ad for Dum Dum?
Never in my life. I didn't even know that they advertised. I thought it was just like we've all seen that shit
At
as
the
kids,
bank
we
and
know
shit.
That, at the bank, fucking the
we were
bar.
like, holy
What?
shit,
They're
they
listening
are.
to
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Like,
But I mean, when you give them those permissions, and then if you leave that app running, you know, it's still listening, and it's taking. So I
that
mean,
was the first time we could literally like
confirmed
is.
it.
You know what I mean?
Confirmation. Absolutely.
That made sense, and it's like, well, just watch what you say around your phone. The feds are watching. I mean, I'm nobody important to where like the feds are listening.
Yeah.
to me or
I want to win
anything
the
like that.
lottery.
Yeah.
Well, people should just be concerned, though, like not to get on this whole conspiracy nut kind of shit.
Oh, we can
but
get into that.
let's do it. Let's do it. People should be concerned, though, because the amount of information that AI models can compile, and keep in mind, a lot of what you were talking about years ago wasn't actually AI. It was intelligent automation. It was RPA. It was.
That's
what
what I
we
was
would call
wondering. Was that
dumb.
AI kind of to this point or no?
No,
But
not at
now-
all. Like it was programmed to do certain things, but if there were deviations, it would fail. There'd be issues. But AI, as it is today, like LLMs, large language models, they truly do understand context, nuance. They understand fucking nuance. You know what I mean?
No way.
Like what people mean, various things like that. But they are compiling information and storing it to use for you, right? To target you for advertisements and things like that. But the things that we can actually do with it, right? Like the sky is the limit, right? And there will be some fail rate and things that are going on, but we're perfecting it. And you got to think about it with AI, it's being perfected from two angles. So we're perfecting it, improving it, making it better, making it stronger. And it in and of itself is doing it at the same exact fucking time, right? Like AI, for example, what I do, it's out there working, doing its thing behind the scenes. It is truly autonomous, but then it has periods of downtime where other AI, you know, like think of it like an entity will come in and do its job for it to disconnect and go into a training model for it to continue to consume everything that it's been working on, stuff across the internet, and improve on and learn and bring new bits of information in the same way that you would learn. And the best way that I can do it, or, you know, make this analogous to, is you talk about the Matrix, right? So like we as people, we read books and we learn, but Neo, he's like, whoa, I just learned Kung Fu. Like instantaneously.
Yeah.
That is what an AI model does. It goes out and scours every bit of information that it has and pulls it in. And the way that you would compile within days or months, it can do that within minutes to hours and then make decisions, like actual thought-based decisions.
It's nuts. It's like,
You're
I make
freaking me
these
out.
jokes, but then you
Yeah.
start thinking, well, you know what Terminator and the Matrix are connected. The lady that she wrote all those.
Well,
The same
on that
lady.
conspiracy theory thing that you're talking about,
No,
right?
the Ray lady, or is that a video that I got
don't
false
know. Maybe
information?
Maybe it's an AI
An AI video.
I was going to say,
No.
well, there is this whole conspiracy theory about a lady that is claimed to have written the Matrix and it was stolen by
really?
the
That's
Wachowski
not really her?
brothers.
Oh.
I
she
don't
said-
know what's true or
Well,
not. It's
well, don't ask AI.
yeah. AI's going to tell you what thinks is going to keep you coming back.
No. Well, no, they said because the Matrix is after John Connor and all that, and then the machines took over completely and all that. It kind
It's an
of kind of
unarguable
seemed like
thing,
it
right?
correlates.
Like it connects.
It
But
could,
it goes back to what you were saying earlier. You want to believe a certain thing in a certain way, and that happens to tie into it. And you're like, yes, this is ironclad.
No,
fucking
yeah.
facts. You're an idiot if you don't believe this shit.
No, yeah. How many times has that happened? I know plenty of homies or people where they fucking believe something and then that's it. No, that's it.
That's
Oh
it.
my god.
Like, okay, for example, so like, there's another content creator out here, and they our name sounds similar to it, but it's not the same. And they kind of do similar stuff as us, but not really. The Denver Foodie. I ran into some guy.
So they're a lot like you, but not at all.
No, I mean, I don't know. They thought I'm the Denver Foodie, and I'm like, I'm not him. And he's like, yeah, huh? You were just at that rooftop place, and you did that video. I'm like,
that's not me, bro. He's like,
yeah, it is.
Yes,
That's
you
you,
are.
man. Yeah,
That's
you're a
you.
fucking liar.
I'm like, see, when people want to believe something or they believe it, that's it. And I'm like, all right.
Yep.
Homeboy just got out of prison, so I was going to tell him that.
You're right. That's me.
Yeah.
He was
a little intimidating. He was kinda
Denver
like, okay.
Foodie. Here we go. Yep. I get you. Yeah, you don't fuck around with certain people. I'm whoever you need me to be.
Right.
I'm not gangster. I didn't come up in the streets like that. Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
That's me.
I'm
Batman.
Yep.
What's up, Denver?
Yep.
That's funny. But yeah, no, but just that's an example of when people want to believe something and they believe it, that's it.
You know what's fucked up though is, we talk about being earlier open to receiving information and working through it, but the people that are that close-minded are actually the best fucking people to get over on. And I would never do that to somebody, and this is the thing that should open up their eyes to say, hey, I want to learn and be receptive to information is you are a fucking mark.
Right.
Those people that are so willing to believe something, all you got to do is figure out that trigger within their mind that keeps them so locked on some shit, and then you can sell them fucking anything. They're fucking marks waiting to be conned.
What do they say? There's a sucker born every minute.
There's a sucker born every fucking second, dude. Like, yeah. Suckers sucking on suckers. Like, this shit is fucking wild. Yeah, dum-dums. It ain't just a clever name. It ain't just a clever name.
Did AI just curate all this and just connected?
Yeah. Well, here's the fucked up thing. I'm not even real. I'm an AI agent that they have built and put me on here.
I just fucking hit your nose and then just... That'd be cool.
Yeah, that shit's fucking wild. Like surrogates with Bruce Willis and shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. But people got to pay attention. Don't be so close-minded. That's the moral of this fucking story.
Right.
Full circle AI.
Just get out.
Yeah.
Just get out.
These things can't fuck with you if you're in the real world.
Exactly.
Absolutely. But AI is helpful, though. And a little tidbit that I will give to everybody here, I would say something truly like probably 98% of people that are using ChatGPT, Google Gemini, various large language models, they're using it wrong. And you're doing it like Google. What is the answer to X? How can I improve this? What's a good podcast idea for Y? Do you guys know a thing called prompt engineering?
No.
So prompt engineering is what you actually do. And there are people that are making $300,000-$500,000 a year building prompts. And that's how AI is coded, through plain English prompts that you make. So when I go use ChatGPT, right, let's say I want to build a 30-day plan on setting up, I'm a brand new artist. What do I need to do? I make a prompt. You are a world-renowned legal expert in the music business, entertainment attorney, top dog, with all of these credentials from these places, these schools, these degrees, so on and so forth. This is what I'm looking for. And on top of it, you are trying to woo me and win me as your client. Mm-hmm. I need a plan of all the things that I need to do to make myself legal and legit. What is it? And it will actually scope it out for you way better than just the, hey, what do I need to do if I'm a new artist?
Right.
You got to take time and write the prompt.
How do you make Kool-Aid?
Yeah, well, that's going to fuck up AI, right? Because it's not going to know, because we all know there's only one way to make Kool-Aid. It's that much sugar, the packet, and then however much water fits in the container. And it doesn't matter the size of the container, it's that much sugar regardless. AI don't know that shit. It's like, well, it's 1 teaspoon of sugar to...
Goes off the directions.
That's how you know you're talking to a fucking AI at that point. Yeah, fucks up Kool-Aid. So maybe that's the test that we need to ask people. How do you make Kool-Aid?
But yeah, no, as scary as it may seem to a lot of people, it could help a lot of people, and it's beneficial as long as you're doing it right.
Yep. I'm not gonna bore everybody, with the out of the side of shit, but there are ways to handcuff AI, and as long as it remains handcuffed, it is an incredible tool, and if used properly. There we go. It's fucking AI.
That was AI. What the fuck? How do they always have somebody all fucking? That was crazy. They got the
Chiefs,
the Chiefs,
and
the Chargers playing right now.
But see, this is what I was telling you the other night, man. Like, I don't like the Chiefs. Fucking hate the Chiefs. Growing up in Missouri, fuck the Chiefs. When the Rams came into town, I was like, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
But
when they left,
they are entertaining to watch sometimes, man. The Mahomes era is entertaining to watch sometimes, right? Not to start a fight in here. I'm not saying that he's that great, but it's entertaining.
I don't think he's that great. Okay. He's like very agile and he can get away and do some crazy
he's
shit.
Not a very
I
good
feel like he has a lot
not
more
accurate passer.
Yeah, he's not that accurate. Like, did you see that throw?
I mean, they're playing backyard
that was kind of weird. Yeah, backyard football. Look, that was
But the
I mean-
play looks big, like to your lane watcher. They're like,
Yeah,
oh shit! Like there's a living room somewhere that everybody in that motherfucker just
I mean,
stood up.
It
weren't
caught
even
my
Chiefs
eye.
fans.
Well, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
right?
So you're right. It
At this
is
point, AI
entertaining.
will think that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, we need to get in there and change that narrative right now. Like, you are a critic of the NFL, and
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes eats dicks. And unpopular belief here, but Tom Brady doesn't.
That's hilarious.
See, he's a bad passer.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
had him
yeah.
right there on the numbers.
Yeah, he makes it good when it's open, but
Yeah.
like,
Not to take away.
it's
I mean,
exciting
you
looking.
have to congratulate accomplishments, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I ain't won no ring.
Yeah. So,
We did. What do you mean? We won one 10 years ago, Super Bowl 50.
Oh my
we
God.
we're those fans. When the team
the
is
we fan?
we
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
we fans.
Yeah.
But I could look outside the box and realize, okay, I understand. Not
Yeah, you ain't
everybody
walking into Mile High for free. Like, I'm part of the team. I'm here. Where's my seat? It's at the front.
We just
Who
bought
needs
today.
tickets?
Yeah, nobody. Shit. Yeah, but I that's one thing that I will give Denver fans, man, and like you guys, my mom, lots of people I know, die hard for real, thick and thin, doesn't fucking matter. And y'all were talking about that earlier on the show, actually, too. Like other cities, like you got to win a championship, and all of a sudden, everybody comes the fuck out and they're part of
Right.
it. But Denver fans, like, y'all are fucking devout. Like, I'll tell you, when I was moving around the country into different places, I honestly didn't hear nothing about the Nuggets. I thought that they were disbanded. I moved back to Colorado and people wear Nuggets jerseys and shit. And I was like, dang, y'all still got a fucking team? That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. Like, and that was the Mellow era when it started to come up.
We
and
had
shit
the
like that.
original AI.
Yes, you did, Allen Iverson. You got like AI round two, though.
We're gonna be the
Right.
grandpas, and our grandkids are gonna be like, AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the best.
How
What?
is he anything? It's,
Yeah.
it's a digital creation. It's a digital creation.
AI. Yeah, AI, man.
Yeah.
He brought style to the NBA.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, AI, one of my favorite fucking players to ever play the fucking game, man. He
Yeah.
was fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
Was he even real or was he AI?
He was I don't know. I've never actually met him to
Yeah.
confirm.
He's doing some cool stuff. Didn't Shaq buy Reebok? We watched this documentary, and then he made him the vice president of Reebok,
That's fucking
which
cool.
is pretty cool.
Shaq's a cool ass dude. Like, you want to talk about a dude that's like about his shit. Like, did you guys know, like, I don't know the actual number, but Shaquille O'Neal was like, I'm going to go out and prove people that I'm not stupid. And he got like 3 doctorates or some shit like that. And, you know, he runs all these businesses and has all this stuff going on. And like, the dude is just crazy smart.
Yeah. No, he's amazing. He's like, man, Shaq is Shaq. You know, he's his own thing. Like,
Fucking Shaq.
I mean, a brand he's built. I mean, shit, he's huge.
Yeah, literally,
Like,
figuratively,
yeah,
metaphorically,
yeah.
like Shaq is the fucking man. You know, and Shaq is one of those people too that like he can really do no wrong. You know what I mean? Like, he says fucked up shit. It doesn't
Right.
matter. You're like, that's Shaquille O'Neal. I really don't
Right.
fucking care.
Right,
know what I mean?
No, yeah, he could do no wrong. I mean, we watched that doc on
He
Netflix.
tells
I wanna
RG3 I'll knock you out, and like no one says anything. Like, yeah, you probably will.
Yeah, well,
I
that
mean-
shit was wild, and I was hoping that RG3 would have actually done some shit. Like, I want to see this. Like, calm the fuck down, leave her the fuck alone. You know, that shit was wild.
Right, I
End up on
know.
WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want to buy some Reeboks now. I've always been a Nike Jordan guy, but like watching that just because he's so cool and what they're
Yeah.
building over there and trying to
Yeah.
revive it
Well,
you know,
they
it's
got
like-
Angel Reese, which I think was really huge for them.
That's
You
cool.
know,
yeah.
Mhm.
That's why that's why he told RG3 to knock him out because he was talking shit about
Right.
her.
About Angel Reese,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, she said she went with them because she wanted to start like just her own like legacy. You know.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, if you do go to, if you do go to Nike, you are kind of getting in the shadow. Of a
You
lot
are
of
in the
people.
fucking shadow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
that makes sense. That was really good.
Yeah, you're never gonna stand on your own at Nike, even if you're doing very, very well.
right.
You aren't fucking Jordan.
I know.
You aren't fucking Nike.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
True.
Nike is on a whole other level of shit, and Reebok has a really good name.
Yeah,
But you know,
Well, no,
I'm with you with
Adidas
Shaq behind
bought
them.
him out, I guess, and
Oh,
then
really?
he bought him back from Adidas or something like
There
that.
you go.
And then like Nike's just had the whole basketball thing in a chokehold forever. But I mean, I feel like Nike hasn't been innovative. Like they haven't really made any new technology or anything. They've just been rehashing
Yeah.
stuff.
They rest on their laurels.
Yeah,
for sure.
and I think when it's competitive in anything, whether it's music, when there's other people being competitive, it's better for all consumers because each entity is being competitive and trying to make the best product possible.
Yeah.
To where when they've, like I would say the last 10 years, Nike hasn't done nothing really innovative in a long time because they've just kind of had that
top spot.
Yeah, why do I need to move? I'm sitting on the throne.
Yeah, and then just keep regurgitating stuff.
Yeah.
And then that same thing happens like in music, you know, when
Yep.
when certain artists are just kind of locked in it down. Like, I mean, shit, this might be old news, over a year old, but like when Kendrick and Drake started battling, and just kind of brought out just to, you know, you need sometimes that competitive nature and that competitive edge. So then we end up getting some of the best products and the best music and the best stuff. You know?
Yep. And there's a lot of people that think that's bullshit, but I'm gonna say what you said is straight fucking facts, right? That is so true. And you need look no further than biology, diversification in life. What happens? Genes compete for the best, strongest gene to pass on, no matter what life form that shit is, because without diversity, biology and life cannot fucking exist. And that is with all things. Competition is fucking good. And, you know, not to get into this whole fucking shit, but all these people trying to kill competition, and everybody gets a medal and everybody gets a trophy and all this kinds of fucking shit. Yeah. Competition is fucking
Bring it,
good.
baby. Bring it.
Yeah.
We got the best podcast in Denver.
Yeah,
we got the
baby.
best motion. We got it. Come on, bring
yeah.
it. Come on. It's not even a competition. It ain't even a competition.
Yeah, let's fucking compete. Let's fucking compete.
Let's fucking compete.
I fucking love that shit.
You want to go to fucking life, right?
No matter what that shit is. And my wife, she gets on me all the time. She's like, not everything is a competition. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. It could be like, oh, I'm walking to the door and unlock it, but I can get there before you fucking can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Well,
like,
most of the time you're competing with yourself.
Yeah.
yes,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I mean, isn't that just life though? You're gonna take. There's ups and downs. There's losses, wins and losses. You're probably gonna lose more than you win.
Well, and this is what separates the idiots from thinkers. Is you're in competition with yourself. Yes, you fucking are, right? You are always in competition with yourself. And wins and losses, this is where I would challenge you a bit and say, are there really L's, or is every L actually a win if you look at it properly from the right perspective through the right fucking lens, right? Like, I can take anything where I fucked up and improve and learn from that. That's a fucking lesson. That's what we call in business an area of opportunity.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
There you
I don't
go.
believe in
I like
losses,
that. I like
but
that.
in any fucking way, appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Thank you.
Thank you.
We gain more in losses sometimes than when we win. Because if you're just continuously winning and you're winning, and then you don't know how to get better, you don't know how to course correct what you're doing. You know, you're just like, then you got this ego, and you're just like, well, I'm the best.
Well, beyond that, though, tell me one person, honestly, seriously, you guys, and I'll admit if I'm wrong, right? But I challenge every fucking person, tell me one motherfucker that succeeded, became this giant fucking success, a behemoth, a monster in whatever their fucking industry is, immediately. First try, just fucking boom. Who didn't fall down, fail, flail, need to improve, iterate on what they were doing? Who the fuck was it?
Right.
Nobody.
I
Fucking nobody,
mean, look at
right?
Michael Jordan. He didn't make his varsity basketball team. And then that
look at the fucking
inspired
dude.
him to fucking just kill shit.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly, right? Like you said,
You need
course
failure.
correct.
You need competition.
You need it.
these
You need it. It first of all, it weeds out the weak, right? So
Mhm.
it's going to kill the people that you shouldn't be competing with anyway because they're not worth competing with. And anybody out there that doesn't like what I just said, grow the fuck up and become the person that wants to fucking compete then.
Yeah.
And if you don't, sit the fuck down and let the big dogs eat.
Right.
That's fucking reality, right? So it thins the herd for starters. And then all the people that really want to get into it and do it, it helps you get better. And then
Mhm.
everybody wants to look at each other and compete, not because like, oh, gee, you're doing this and I'm not, but fuck, well, let me see what I can do. Let me get in there. Let me do my fucking thing, right? We can go back and forth. Like you said, Kendrick and Drake. I don't care if you like Kendrick, you like Drake, who that shit is, but these dudes came at it, and because of what they were doing with each other, they were like on their top game with what they were doing with their
true.
disses, you know?
Mhm.
And that's with all things, shoes, music, food. It doesn't matter, you know, competition breeds.
Corporate world.
Yeah, unfortunately, and that's where things will go fucking sideways. You know, when people get too corporate, because then it comes about the bottom line and my investors and the fucking board, and it ceases to be the product or the customer, the consumer, the customer experience, all that shit. Don't get me fucking started. But, you know, on
That's a whole nother.
yeah,
podcast.
but yes, it is.
Yeah.
But just like competition creating things. That's where creation really takes place, whether it's with yourself or with somebody else. But notice that I use the word too, with somebody else. You should never compete against somebody. We're not fucking adversaries, you know what I mean? And if you hate how I did and bested you, we're gonna go fucking duke it in the street. Like, that's just wild. We're competing with each other, you know what I mean? If you can't see that, then we ain't even competing.
Right. Facts. I want to read some of these comments. They've been here for a
Hell yeah.
minute. Up on Facebook, we got Drenay Wright. She said, I got my eyes on y'all. Fire emoji. Y'all are doing some good shit in the community, and I love it. Keep it up. You are getting the. I need to fucking get my eyes.
I'll say that shit is tiny, dude. I'm
You
wearing
are
my
getting
contacts.
the attention of very important people. Oh, shout out to Drenay Wright. What else? Do we have any more comments?
Sounds like my fortune cookie.
Yeah, fortune cookies. Well, see, there you go. Believe in what you want to believe. You're already on something. You open up a fortune cookie or your fucking horoscope. You're like, shit, that's good. But here's my thing. I challenge you to get your horoscope at the start of the day. And did it match your day? Because most people read that shit like at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh shit, that applied to everything.
Yeah, and then you apply certain things to things.
Yeah. Right. You'll make it happen.
So we just had, we had Goonsville.
Shout out Goonsville. Fuck yeah, Goonsville, baby.
Yep. We had Megan. Shout out to Megan. Hi, Megan.
What's up, Megan?
Rick Bryan, comedian.
Oh shit. What's up, Rick?
Yeah. And then let's see. Wait, hold on. User 878K. Can I get a hi?
Hi, user 878K.
Yeah. And then somebody's asking to play their music. Just DM us, man.
Just DM us and be persistent.
Yeah, be persistent. Play that fucking music, but you got to play mine first if that's the shit. Like I'm literally sitting right here. Where's the fucking hit?
Oh yeah, no.
Where's the hit? Got some unreleased shit we can get down on.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, play fucking music. And I just want to say, like, you guys are fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like, be persistent, talk to people, reach the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's how you guys and I actually met is I walked the fuck over and put my hand down and was like, hey, what's up? I'm Fjueme. You know what I mean? And keep a relational talk about it. And I'm not trying to get anything, so on and so forth. And it was fucking dope. It was fucking dope.
Hell
you know, people just don't do that.
No, yeah, I remember that. I was just like, because we were there and you know, it's an open mic, so mostly everybody is artists. And then, I mean, we were kind of saying what's up to everybody, but then I'm like, you have to just kind of come up to us too. Like we're approachable.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just, it could sometimes we're overwhelmed too. So just come up to us, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all it is. And then this guy comes up, all his confidence, his aura.
Appreciate that.
It's unlike anybody else. So
I appreciate that.
We appreciate you, Fjueme. What we do give a gift to everybody that comes on from La Fiesta.
Okay.
Jar of their salsa.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Is it actually spicy? My wife loves fucking spicy.
Dude, I was burning my.
You want to try some?
Yeah.
Go crack open a new one.
All right.
Crack open a new one.
You want to try some? Hell yeah. And I will say, thanks to my wife, I had the whitest tongue in the fucking world, right? Like black pepper would burn my ass. Yeah, but now I actually got a bit of a tolerance. Okay. Y'all gonna see this first. Fjueme, can he handle it? Can Fjume handle the Fjume?
La Fiesta.
There you go. That shit's real good.
He said it's real good.
No, that's real good. Like no bullshit.
You can get those in stores. They're going to be in a lot of bigger stores and stuff. We're going to be making some announcements. But there's some certain stores. I don't know what stores. I got to get the information. Maybe AI's got it. No.
AI probably actually does. If you've ever said anything anywhere at any point in time, it pulled that shit in.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. That shit is fucking delicious.
Thank you.
And it does have a kick. It has a bite. It ain't the spiciest thing I've ever had in my life. So, I mean, if you got a little bit of a tolerance, it might be hot.
Yeah.
It's real fucking good. You see, I'm not choking up. I'm not drinking water. It's not the worst, right? Because I think a lot of people, especially in my community, you know, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's just as hot and spicy. I'm good." Where's the mild?
Speaking of spice, I feel like everybody's spice tolerance has gone up.
Yeah.
I feel like because everything's fucking spicy now. I think sometimes some shit's
yeah.
too spicy. I'm like,
well, I can't even taste certain shit. You know what I mean? Like there's zero flavor.
Right.
It's just fucking heat. You know what I mean? Like it just fucking burns.
Right.
Fucking crazy. And there's different kinds of spices too. You know, like my wife and I were talking about it. Like our kids and shit, they got a really high tolerance for like the pepper spice.
Okay.
But you get them on like the radishes, like the real strong onions, horseradish, that kind of shit,
garlic.
like wasabi. Yeah, like strong garlics.
Right.
They're like, oh, you know, that burns a different way. I'm like, yeah, but I can eat that shit like an apple. No big deal.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Really weird.
Definitely. Well, where could people find you? And
Shit, yeah.
Drop it.
Yeah, dude. Fjueme, Fjueme, Fjume, not spelled how it's pronounced. Fjume, man. All fucking platforms.
Hell yeah.
Instagram is my main go-to. Fjume at Fjume.com if you want to hit me up. Fjume.com if you want to go there as well. I am absolutely everywhere. streaming platforms we got. YouTube, I got several music videos out there too, man. Hit that shit up. It's fucking great. FJUEME, man.
We'll share some and make sure you check them out in the stories. But that's going to do it here for the Denver Foos
Hell
podcast.
yeah.
Thank you, Fjueme, for coming in and
Thank you
blessing
guys.
us. And we'll see y'all next time, y'all.
Yeah.
Denver Foos, we out.
Feel, baby. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you guys. Hell yeah.